that's the thing too, maybe, is it's like, just because, it's a game, you don't have to win the game. Maybe you can just enjoy going, all right, well, today, I don't know, I'm just playing, I'm just enjoying it for what it is. I'm not. We I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like we take it too seriously. Like, I feel like the game, the whole idea of a game or whatever, it's like, do you sometimes feel like there is like an objective kind of purpose to life? Like,
But
you
that's
feel like,
one thing I was gonna ask you, because I don't know how we're doing on time. I forgot to set my timer.
yeah, we're going okay for
Okay.
time.
Like that was one thing I wondered, and you kind of answered it, is, well, what does winning the game of life mean? And I
Mm,
get he kind of put it in biological terms. So yes, procreating the species and surviving, that would be winning the game of life in a biological sense. But it's interesting to me that you would even try to win at, like, how do you even win at life? I mean, we're all gonna die. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you win at life other than today, like embracing today for what it is
Mm,
and accepting it for what it is. That's the only way you win life to me.
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying I live that way, because don't get me wrong, I don't live that way. I'm getting better. um, I'm still playing the game of life somewhat that society has taught me to play. But really that's all there is to it.
Mm.
What else is there
Well,
to
that's
it?
it. And every spiritual teacher or religion all has a
Yeah,
different idea as to what the game of life is. Like,
right.
I guess, yeah, from an evolutionary point of view, you know, we are designed to just keep the species going because, I don't know, that's just what evolution wants us to do. No
Of
worries. But
course. Yeah.
then it's like, but it wouldn't really explain why so many of us are just slaves to, like, money,
Yeah.
slaves to, other people's opinions and possessions and all that stuff. Like, you know, like, where does that come into it? And that feels like, maybe in a way, with this headset, people have taken control of it. I think this is where, maybe with the headset, we really need to understand it's a headset, and
Yeah.
then understand, okay, well, how is our programming and what's in the headset influencing the way we live? Because, in a way, let's look at Facebook and Twitter and
Yeah.
Google. They know that we've got a headset, basically, and they're like,
Oh
how
yeah.
can we market
Right.
this, like, to get people so obsessed with something that really isn't in line with the game of life. Like, as
True.
you said, like, you're gonna die. Like, this is an interesting
It.
game where
Yeah.
you don't win and then the game's over. The game ends when you die. You're not going to take any of the coins or
No.
whatever that you collect over the course of the game. So it's a weird game to begin with, but one
Yeah.
that can quite easily get hijacked by others if you don't understand you're playing a game.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, if you think of it that way too. I never thought of that as like that if you do look at your life as a game, that you can let other people hijack that game. That's interesting to think of it that way.
Mm,
I mean, I have had the thought of like people hijacking your time and that kind of thing, but yeah, if you really do look at them as players in a game, that kind of helps too, because they're trying to win, just like
yeah.
you're trying to win, even though none of us should really be trying to win anything.
Yeah.
But that's just, and I mean, I don't know that all cultures probably aren't programmed that way, but definitely in the American culture, we're programmed to win. I mean, that's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's just how it is. Um, and so it takes a lot of time to undo that programming.
Yes.
But
But
it's
I like the idea of what you were saying with, just living in the now, like
yeah,
enjoying each moment, because that kind of feels like a game too. Like, it's nice when you're
true.
playing a game and you're not obsessed with, am I. So if I think about, for example, Grand Theft Auto, I've only played one game years
Right.
and years ago, and I didn't do any of the missions or any of the objectives. I just liked running around the city and just causing a bit of chaos and maybe letting out some of the shadow parts of
Yeah.
myself, that I
Yeah.
can. I had a lot of fun, and I can remember my cousin at the time I was playing with, being like, come on, man, like, let's get on with the game. Like, we need to go and do this thing. I'm like, I don't want to. I'm just enjoying it as it is.
Right.
So that's the thing too, maybe, is it's like, just because, it's a game, you don't have to win the game. Maybe you can just enjoy going, all right, well, today, I don't know, I'm just playing, I'm just enjoying it for what it is. I'm not trying to think how I can get to the end result. So yeah.
Well, here's a funny thing too. Now that you say that, though, I'm thinking, okay, so when I grew up in video games, there was always an objective to win the video game.
Mm.
But now, like the games my kids play, I'm like, these games are so boring because you don't do anything. Like if you're, I mean, okay, so there's like they'll play like Roblox, and there's like what's the one, Minecraft.
Yep.
And these where you're like building cities and you're building stuff and you like interact with other people and you do things, but I don't think you ever win anything.
No,
You're
that's
just
true. I
playing
didn't
the
think
game and
about
you
that.
never win. So it'll be interesting to see if there's a big difference in that generation, because they
Yeah.
haven't been playing games to win. They've been playing games just to play a game.
Yeah.
We were playing games to win.
Yeah. We were playing very basic games that,
Yeah.
it's
Like Super Mario Brothers and
yeah.
yeah, Duck Hunt. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Because
Yeah.
there is no, Minecraft, you could play it for
Right.
forever,
Yeah.
just building
Right.
cities, knocking them down, blowing them up, like, I don't know. And I'm like,
Obviously there's certain battles or something I'm sure you win,
yeah,
but it just keeps going. I know
yeah,
that is interesting. I never thought about that. But
yeah. It's interesting. Like, I